Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday night. Today I'm going to talk to you about the difference between an emergency fund and a sinking fund. Many of you are probably very good at knowing the difference between these two because you've probably seen several videos on it, but I'll just give you my little bit of perspective on it. An emergency fund in my book is for things that come up that are unexpected expenses, such as a medical expense that maybe isn't covered by insurance, or possibly, a car repair that came up that you didn't expect. Things like that. Or it could be anything, a home repair that you were just totally shocked that comes up. So those would be an emergency for things that come up that are unexpected. A sinking fund would be things that you know are coming that are larger expenses that you don't want to get hit all at once. An example of some of these that I don't personally have, but I know of people that do, would be, say, school supplies and school clothing. Say if you have 4 children and in August that you're going to need school supplies, clothing, and shoes. You may want to put aside $25 a month or whatever you want, $50 a month. So you've got a chunk of money so that when August hits, you're prepared for that. That would be an example. Or another example is, say that you work from home, your computer's getting old, and you know you're going to need a computer in the next 6 months. You just feel it's slowing down. It's not an absolute need, but it's something that you feel you're going to need. You might put $50 a month aside for a year, and that way you've got money for a new computer. This would be just some examples. Now I'm going to tell you the sinking funds that we have and my goal of the very next sinking fund. I know several people that have several sinking funds. For me, I can only do so many because it's difficult for me to keep track, but I'll tell you the ones we have. We have, number one, our emergency savings, which I've already told you that my goal is to put 10% a month in there. Sometimes I put a little bit more. Occasionally I put a little less, but I try to do at least 10%. The sinking funds are on top of that. So, the IRS, I try to put at least $600 a month into that, between $600 and $700 depending. That way I always have money to pay the IRS when I pay quarterly taxes. Number 2, property taxes. Because we just paid off our home, I set aside about $300 a month for that so that I can pay for property taxes every November. And so that way I have a special savings account for that. And number 3, we have a travel and gift savings. I try to put $50 a month aside for that, just in case we do any traveling or if I want to purchase a gift for somebody. So that's what the sinking funds that we have right there. The next sinking fund that we are going to start once we pay off the car, our car payment's $245, so we'll round it up to $250. We owe about $6,500 left on it, and once I build my emergency savings a little bit, I may put a little extra towards the principal to pay that off sooner. Once that's paid off, I'm going to take that car payment amount, which is $250 a month, set it aside in a sinking fund, and just keep putting it away. And then hopefully, maybe say 3 or 4 years from now, my goal is that I can pay cash for the next vehicle. So that's what I plan on doing. I would love to know some of your sinking funds and what some of your financial goals are. Before signing off, I want to do a shout out to a channel. There's a young lady that's been giving me some love and attention and been very supportive. It's called Live the Life You Love. I'm just starting to get to know her. It's a young lady from Boston. I love her accent. And she talks about all the great deals, and she gets some phenomenal deals. I wish I could go to Boston and go shopping with her. Tomorrow night, we have, weather permitted, we have a special surprise. We're taking it outside to do something, and I think you'll really enjoy tomorrow night's video. I want to thank you all for watching. Like I said, let me know your feedback about your savings and sinking funds, because I can always learn from you wonderful folks. Take care now. Love you. Bye.